Hey, welcome back to Cheyenne Country at the Nashville Palace. I am sitting here with country music royalty. This gentleman, Jimmy Capps, has played on some of the greatest albums. Stand By Your Man, The Gambler, He Stopped Loving Her Today.
That's what they tell me.
Most of Ronnie Milsap stuff too? The list goes on?
Yeah. A lot of those names you mentioned I played on.
Gosh, how does that happen for a
Well,
young guy from North Carolina?
I answered the phone and they said, come on down and play.
No,
That's
no.
true.
Was that something like the guitar that was just in your hand from the time you were a little kid and you practiced and practiced and really worked at this and that was your dream?
It was my dream. I actually came here with the Louvin brothers, and it was my dream to work with them for sure. And I worked with them 5 years, them as a duet, and then Charlie Louvin as a solo artist. I worked with him probably a couple of those 5 years.
For folks that aren't behind the scenes, I guess, in the recording studio, tell me a little bit about that process, because you are sought after now. People want you, anything to have Jimmy Capps play on their albums. Do you go into the recording studio and they say, hey, this is how the song goes, this is how to play it? I wouldn't think it works that way. I would think they're after your genius, that you're creating certain licks on the guitar and sounds.
Well, they might have used to wanted me, but now they want a young Jimmy Capps.
Oh, no, they still want you. Do you go in there and create? Is that part of the process? You come up with ideas?
Most producers let you do your thing. Once they play you the demo, they let you do your thing and create, yeah. And so it kind of happens amongst the tracks go down with probably 5 or 6 musicians. And you create a nice track, and then they add strings or voices or whatever the artist wants or the producer wants. You know, they add it later over to it, as they say in the biz.
Yeah, not everybody's all in there at once just going for it live. It's all mixed together.
For the tracks, yeah, you are, but and that's when you get your best records, I think, because everyone plays off the other one. You eye contact, and it makes a better record, I think, to have everyone there.
Now, with this fancy styled hair, you wouldn't think he'd want to mess it up with a cowboy hat, but he does go Western every now and then with Riders in the Sky, and you've been on Rich Price's albums.
I was on his album, yeah. He did some Western music. So I didn't wear the hat on the session, though. I only wear the hat with the Riders in the Sky. They insist.
So tell me a little bit about working with Rich Price and that music.
I remember it was fun because it was good music. All of it was good songs, and that's what you're in there for. Without the song, you don't have very much. You can have the greatest singer in the world and not so good a song, and you don't have much, as you know, from dealing with your husband.
Well, thank you for the honor. Yeah, my husband is a singer-songwriter, so he's trying to get that great song. I know Rich Price has had a lot of those, and the sound on his CDs and his videos, amazing, thanks to you, in a big part, Jimmy Capps.
No, I was a small part.